Turning up the heat, T-Will on the mic, can't accept defeat. My ATL sports show, he's running the game. Atlanta Falcons fly high, you know the name. In the heart of the A, where the pride runs deep. From the Braves to the Falcons, he's keeping it real, no sleep. He's got the scoop, every player, every play. Bringing the thunder every single day. T-Will, shining bright on the airwaves, bringing sports tonight. Atlanta heart with the soul so free. My ATL sports show, it's the place to be. T-Will, taking flight. Falcons and Braves, yeah, we're feeling right. So bring that energy, let the city resonate. With T-Will on the mic, we're gonna celebrate.
Falcon fans, Braves fans, Hawks fans, Bulldogs fans, ATL fans, but specifically Braves fans, welcome to the T-Will post-game Atlanta Braves recap from July 9th, 2025. I know. Wait a minute, T-Will. Today's July the 10th. I know, but the game last night ended at 12:30, 1 o'clock, whatever. I was asleep, so I'm bringing it to you today, as promised. The rest of these Atlanta Braves games, there will be a T-Will post-game Braves show report. And last night, the Braves did not disappoint. The Braves, I guess they've heard all the talk around town. They've heard that the fans were disappointed with everything that's going on. And I guess the Braves said, hey, I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, because you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg. Hey, Braves did what they had to do, right? Came out last night and put a whooping, put a hurting on those Sacramento, Las Vegas, Oakland, whatever they are, A's, A's, and the Braves won last night 9-2. That's right. Last night it was the Atlanta Braves versus the Athletics round 2 fight. And hey, man, those Braves got after it. So let's get into it. Braves 9-2. Braves hit 5 home runs last night. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 home runs last night, with Ronald Acuna Jr. hitting 2. They had a total of 11 hits. They scored 9 runs. They made no errors, and they held Oakland to 2 runs. The Braves were outstanding last night. It's like night and day. I don't know. I don't know if it was the minor league park. I don't know if it was the fact that Mitchell Spence couldn't keep his sinker down. For those of you who don't know what a sinker is, it's a ball that comes out of the pitcher's hand. It looks like a regular fastball, and then it just drops off the table. Back in the day, when I was a youth, we called it a drop ball, but it's called a sinker. And again, comes out of your hand looking like a fastball and then just drops. And by the time you recognize it, it's too late. So the ball's under your bat at that point, basically. So again, Braves dynamic game last night, hit home runs, scored 4 runs in the first inning. Ronald Acuna, of course, led off with a ball that I don't think has come down yet, right? As a matter of fact, I think Ronald Acuna's home run from last night went into the atmosphere and found Jorge Soler's ball that he hit in 2021 in Game 6 of the World Series and said, "Hey, how's it going? Hey, man, I'm from this game. How you doing? Look, I'm new to space. I'm new to outer space. Just show me the ropes." And of course, the point is Ronald Acuna crushed that ball last night. That thing was crushed. So yeah, man, first inning, and then of course we get a few runners on, and Drake Baldwin, the youngin, the rookie, the future, maybe. Yeah, he's the future. Great, he's doing a great job, man. Hit a 3-run homer, and Braves were off 4-0. Then they come back in the second inning and get 2 more runs, and they were off to the races. And they were not to be trifled with or stopped. Great game last night. Again, Braves hit 5 homers, right? So I don't know. The night before, the Athletics hit 5 homers. So I guess the Braves got together and said, "Hey, man, two can play that game, right? Turnabout is fair play. We're going to come out here and we're going to mash. We're going to show you guys who's boss." And that is exactly what they did. Braves were outstanding last night from start to finish. Have nothing bad to say about their performance. It was a great game. Quite candidly, they look like the 2023 Atlanta Braves. And hey, if we can some sort of way just reconnect with that 2023 team, if this iteration of the Atlanta Braves can somehow bring those 2023 bats back, hey, we might be in the business. You know what I mean? Into business. We might be in business, right? I mean, I only think three teams have come back from where the Braves are now to make the playoffs, but the Braves can be the fourth if they hit like that every game, which, it's kind of difficult to score 9 runs every game. But if they hit like that, right? And they're going to need to hit like that. 60% of your pitching staff is down, right? They're going to need to hit like that. Bullpen looked really good last night. We're going to need that. Elder looked great last night. Elder was darn near unhittable last night. We're going to need a lot of that. We're going to need a lot of that going forward if we are to make any attempt at this thing. But hey, man, great performance last night from the Atlanta Braves squad. As stated, Ronald Acuna Jr. hit 2 home runs last night. Austin Riley hit one. Drake Baldwin hit one. And Marcell Ozuna hit one. And again, Braves were off to the races. They could not be stopped. Last night was such a fun game to watch. It really reminded me of the 2023 Braves. And hey, if we can bring that back, maybe we got a shot. Let's get to the pitching. Elder was, like I say, dynamite last night. His ball was moving down. He was throwing the ball in and out. Look, at Elder does not throw 98 miles an hour. So he has to be on the corners. He's got to have movement with his pitches, and he's got to have good pitch selection, and he's got to pitch. And he did that last night. Darting the ball in and out. Ball was moving down. They could not get solid contact on him, and Elder was great last night. Dylan Lee pitched a third of an inning, got the job done. Daysball Hernandez has been great, borderline outstanding since coming back off of his injury. He pitched again great last night. Darting that thing in and out. Look, throwing 97, 98, on the corners. That's tough to beat. That is tough to beat. Rafael Montero looked good last night. And, I can't figure him out. There are times, I know he's got a sinker. There are times he looks unhittable. Like he can come out and throw 97, 98, dart in and out, and look great. And then there are other times, to put it lightly, not so much. I don't know. I can't understand the enigma that is Rafael Montero, but last night he was great. So, hey, man, thank God for that. He was awesome. As far as our top performance for last night's game, it was obviously Ronald Acuna Jr. with the 2 home run performance. Bryce Elder was great. Again, he only allowed 2 earned runs. He had 7 strikeouts. So he was dealing last night. And Austin Riley, of course, got a home run and a double and 2 RBI. Ronald had 2 RBI. And Ronald scored two runs, and Austin Riley scored 2 runs as well. So great performances by those guys last night. They were awesome. We're going to need a whole lot more of that if we are to continue this thing that we need to do in order to make the playoffs. So we're going to need to go on some runs, guys. You know what I mean? Like in the NBA, how teams go on runs and score 20 points in a row. We're going to need to go on runs, and maybe we need 20 games in a row. Look, let's just start with an 11-game winning streak. Let's get back to 500. Let's start with that. But we're definitely going to need to go on a run. Again, Bryce Elder was phenomenal last night. I think what was so impressive about him last night was just the movement on his pitches. And look it, if you don't have a fastball and if you're a changeup, curveball, sinker type pitcher, touch makes a big deal, right? How you feel with that ball in your hand makes a big deal. Because a lot of people are like, well, why can't he just do that every night? Well, I mean, if it was that easy, yeah, he'd do it. It's not, but when Bryce is on, Bryce can pitch with the best of them. Okay, no, I'm not saying he's a number one starter, but when Bryce is on, Bryce can give you a good quality start. He certainly did that last night. Ball was moving in and out, moving down. They could not get square contact, which basically means they couldn't hit it on the barrel of the bat. They could not make solid contact. And look, he dealt with some really good hitters last night. So, kudos to Bryce. He was awesome. He was outstanding. I have nothing bad to say about him. Hey, Bryce, ice up, son. Ice up, son. Ice up. We're going to need you. We're going to need you to do what you did again in about 4 more days. So, hey, ice up, son. Let's go. Water cooler talk, the rumor. So, I've heard a few rumors. Braves are going to release Ozzy at the end of the year. Braves may trade Ozzy, and you know how it is. You've been with somebody for a long time. You've been in a relationship for a long time, and you're kind of vacillating back and forth with should I not? Is this the end? New edition. Is this the end? I won't sing that one for you, but is this the end? Should we not? And I love Ozzy, man. Ozzy's been a great player on this team. He was on the 2021 World Series team. He's Ozzy Albies. Dude hits 30 homers and 100 RBIs. And look, if we can get back to that, if we can get Ozzy back to that, we're only paying him 7 million next year, and 7 million the year after. So if we can get him going, it's totally worth it. Look, he's hitting 223, which isn't great. He's got 6 homers. If Ozzy can bring his average up to 250, and let's say he hits you 15 home runs the rest of the way, that'd mean he'd hit 250 with 23 homers. He's probably not gonna get to 100 RBIs, but hey, if you can get your average up to 250, you can hit 15 homers. We'll take that. So hey, I mean, we'll take that. Okay, I don't know what happened there, guys. Sorry. I guess the internet just, hey man, strikes again. Apologies. That was so weird. That was really weird. I don't know what happened there, but hey, let me get myself together. Apologies for that, whatever the hell that was. I still don't know. But yeah, let's get back after it. So sorry about that, guys. That was totally weird. I don't understand what happened with that, but hey, we'll get back after it. So, as stated, look, if Ozzy can get this thing going, I think we're okay. Um, I mean, look, if you can get 30 home runs and 100 RBIs, paying a guy $7 million, I am all for it. I don't have an issue with that. I think that is a great thing, and yeah, I definitely think we should do it. So, either way, if we're going to make the playoffs, if we are going to move forward, Ozzy's going to be a big part of it, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's go, Ozzy, man. Vote of confidence from T. Will for my ATL Sports. Let's go, Ozzy. Let's get this train moving. On this day in Atlanta Braves history, on this day in Atlanta Braves history, John Smoltz earned his 12th win of the season in 1996 with a great victory against the Colorado Rockies. And hey, man, shout out to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer, hell of a Brave. Grew up watching this. Well, I didn't grow up, but I mean, watched a lot of games with John Smoltz. And hey, man, great pitcher. So shout out to you, John. Shout out to you wherever you are. Braves face the Athletics tonight at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 6:05 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So hey, Braves can go in there. We got Strider throwing on the mound tonight. So hey, man, Strider comes in there, give us 6-7. Again, 1 run, 2 runs, and Braves come out there and score 6 or 7, and we win. And that's the template that we're gonna have to do it. So hey, man, let's go. Let's go in there and get it. Again, guys, sorry for the technical difficulties. I don't know what happened with the interweb, but thank you for watching this anyway. I am T. Will of For My ATL Sports 1 on YouTube. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe anytime you want. Tell your friends, and hey, the more you do that, the more you like, the more you share, the more you subscribe, the more content I can bring you. And yeah, at the end of the day, it's about the Braves. So, hey, Braves, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go tonight. Let's get in there. Let's get the victory. We need to get on a winning streak. We need to win 11 games in a row to get back to 500 and see what we can do from there. So, to everyone who joined, thank you. I appreciate it. You could have been anywhere in the world. You chose to spend a little time with your boy T. Will, so I appreciate it. Later on tonight, we have a show tonight called What the Falcon, Home of the Brave with myself and Scott Karasik, like Jurassic. We'll be talking Falcons and Braves a little more in depth, so please join us. And at approximately 8:30 tonight, it will be T. Will and Debo Vibes Throwdown Thursday, or Thursday Night Throwdown, however you want to put it. And we'll be talking Falcons and Braves as well. So please join us. You guys have an amazing day. Be safe. And yeah, we'll see you when we see you. Good night, everybody.
Hey, you just watched another entertaining and interesting For My ATL Fans Sports 1 show. If you enjoyed the show, please let T-Will know by hitting the like, share, and subscribe buttons. T-Will would have brought you this message himself. This guy doesn't know how to keep it short and simple, not to mention that outrageous laugh. Anyway, tune in next time and have a great day. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.